Egypt's Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry is in Brussels to attend a meeting of European Union Foreign Affairs Ministers with migration among the topics up for discussion. The EU is offering increased economic aid to Cairo in exchange for easier deportation of migrants who make it across the Mediterranean Sea. The EU has already agreed to provide financing for government-run immigration camps in Libya, where, according to a UN report, people suffer consistent abuse. Some EU governments want to develop sites in North Africa to hold and screen people and then allow only confirmed refugees to Europe. Well, to give us more on that story, we're now joined live by CGTN's Jack Parrock in Brussels. Jack, to begin with, just what is the latest on the meeting of EU foreign ministers, and who else has been invited to attend apart from Egypt's foreign minister?
Well, on top of Sameh Shoukry, the Egyptian foreign minister, there's the 28 European Union foreign ministers, but they've also seen today the defence ministers from the 28 European Union countries. They'll be joining in these meetings, and their involvement has been significant, obviously, because of the recent missile launches from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and there's been a lot of talk among the ministers as they enter into these meetings about that. So we expect that there will be discussions on that issue here in Brussels. On top of that, though, we're also seeing quite a big protest outside the building of the European Council where the meetings are taking place, of around 250 to 300 cars that have stopped outside the building and blocked the traffic. It's a very busy roundabout. They're saying that they want the European Union to uphold its commitment to relocate just over 66,000 refugees who are stuck in Greece. So this is putting even more pressure on this migration issue, which, as you said, is very much high on the agenda here among the EU ministers, but also regarding the Egyptian foreign minister being here as well.
Absolutely. And of course, on that note, Jack, what kind of incentives do you think the EU will be looking to offer countries like Egypt to help stem the flow of migrants to Europe?
The main idea and concern is about how the European Union can prevent the flows of people and the routes that really take them mainly to Libya. But there are some smugglers' boats that are taking people from Egypt as well. Now, they're looking into potential processing centres, ways of operating with Egypt. But really what the European Union wants to do is shore up Libya, because that's where most of the refugees are coming from, and they want Egyptian support for the Government of National Accord in Tripoli, and they'll be asking Sameh Shoukry, the Egyptian foreign minister, to work with the European Union on how it can tackle issues in Libya. But also they'll talk about other regional issues, including the Middle East peace process and Syria, and we'll hear from the ministers afterwards, and we'll hear how successful they've been and whether they're perhaps on the same page in tackling these issues.
Indeed, we look forward to finding out more about that. Thanks very much, Jack Parrock, live for us there in Brussels.